Drama YouTuber Swan leaves social media after being exposed by a dream. Paris Hilton accused David Letterman of purposely humiliating her. And Dolly Parton finally gets the vaccine she helped fund. But before we dive into today's stories, make sure you tap that like button to show some love to the channel. And with that out of the way, let's just dive right into today's video. So Swan, who is an internet drama YouTuber with about 170,000 subscribers, has left social media after he is believed to have impersonated a well-known Minecraft YouTuber named Dream. Some of Dream's fans took offense to Swan criticizing their favorite YouTuber, so they flocked by the hundreds to his comment sections to let him know. As the drama continued, Dream responded to a Reddit conversation about the matter, claiming that Swan had changed his own profile picture and avatar and began pretending to be Dream as he sent horrible messages to multiple fans. In response, Swan claimed that he had forgotten to log out of his friend's computer, and this friend decided it would be a good chance to start trolling. However, on February 16th, Dream then went live on Twitch to his massive audience and called John out for lying. He also showed multiple messages sent from Swan's account as well as one pretending to be Dream. Eventually, this stream was shared so much that Swan lied started to trend on Twitter. Initially, John attempted to address the lies again, but it wasn't long before he admitted to everything. In a since deleted tweet, he said, "Dream's Reddit post came out and I was completely in shock. I panicked again and I made my thread digging myself into a deeper hole. I thought it would look really bad if people thought I was impersonating a YouTuber, even though it was so small and inconsequential at the time, but I understand now that lying about something on as big of a scale as this is indefensible. Time after time I messed up. I should have just said it was me all along, but I didn't. I dug myself deeper and deeper, and I got caught up with everything. I lied about a massive creator and I'm sorry. There is no excuse, there is no need to defend me. I was brutally wrong and I am sorry for lying to you all." Dream did respond saying he was aware of John's apology and tweeted, "I'm glad this has come to an end, but severely disappointed in Swan for continuing to lie about me despite me giving him multiple opportunities to tell the truth. I would like an apology to me and my community from Swan, but I'll probably not get one." Well, let's hope John at least sends him an email apologizing personally. But in other news, Dolly Parton got her first dose of the Moderna COVID-19 vaccine after donating over $1 million to help with its development, so let's move on to that. In order to ease public anxiety around the vaccine, Dolly posted a video of her getting the shot on camera and captioning it with the very hilarious line of, "Dolly gets a dose of her own medicine." One thing Dolly wanted to make sure people knew though was that she wasn't jumping the line just because she donated money. Parton, who is 75, actually qualified for the vaccine in February, but said she wanted to wait since she wasn't jumping the line. It does make me feel better seeing more public figures getting the vaccine, and I hope this does help towards getting back to normal. Now, in more serious news, we have this new scandal regarding Paris Hilton and talk show host David Letterman. Back in 2007, Paris Hilton made an appearance on The Late Show with David Letterman, and now she is accusing him of intentionally trying to humiliate her. A large focal point of the interview was her jail sentence, and thus it was constantly used as a punchline for most of the conversation. In May of 2007, Paris was sentenced to 45 days in jail when she violated her probation, but ultimately only served 23 days. Although during her podcast called This Is Paris, she mentioned that David specifically agreed he would not discuss her jail sentence, and along with that, the only reason she accepted the interview was to promote her Can fragrance. According to Insider.com, Hilton said on her podcast, "I felt like it was a safe place because I had been going on Letterman for so many years. He'd always have fun with me and joke around, but I thought he would keep his word on this." She then added shortly after that she was wrong. Moments after coming onto the show, he hit her with, "So how did you like being in jail?"
New York City is exciting though, isn't it?
I was born here, yeah.
Yeah, good for you. How'd you like being in jail? That's how you
Not too much.
I mean, you can see right away that she is just forcing that smile and trying to maintain composure. Finding out stuff like this about late night hosts is always so unsettling. I just can't wrap my head around promising someone you won't cover a sensitive topic and then go straight for it throughout the entire interview. That's really gross behavior. If he wanted to do that, he should have just said, "No, absolutely not. Of course I'm going to talk about your prison time, but don't worry, I'll go light and I'll make the people like you." Paris then goes on to say on her podcast, "It was like he was purposely trying to humiliate me. During commercial breaks, I would look at him like, please stop doing this. You promised me you wouldn't talk about this. That's the only reason I came on the show. Please don't bring it up again." She then goes on to say, "It was just very cruel and very mean. After it ended, I just looked at him and I said, I'm never coming on the show again. You've crossed the line." Hilton then left the stage crying and shaking, but later added that David did apologize to her and her later appearances on the show were a much better experience. I mean, even so, it's still strange to learn that David Letterman did that. I mean, let me know your thoughts about this though in those comments down below. And before I get out of here, I'm going to check out some of your comments from the video titled "TikTok Gorilla Glue Girl is in Trouble Again." Princess of Keys says, "Just to think if she didn't have Gorilla Glue in her hair, she might have not even found that out at all." Very true. I mean, everything happens for a reason, and it seems like this is the case in point. Audrey M says, this is what I call a series of unfortunate events to a blessing in disguise. I like that you just merged those two together. Very true. Thank you for your comment. Nesha G says, so many questions about her mommy makeover, but I won't ask. I will wish her good health and well wishes. It's very kind of you to wish her well wishes, but I too want to know where the name mommy makeover came from. That seems just like a very strange thing to name a plastic surgery package. I don't know. Spock from DeBlock says, great name. Girl, she's a whole 40-year-old woman. I know. I think it's just more like a nickname. You know, Gorilla Glue Girl, it's just the 3 G's. If it was like Gorilla Glue Woman, doesn't go as viral for whatever reason. LT says $12,000 would have been the cost to remove that Gorilla Glue. That's what they're saying. I know it's a lot, but I guess whatever the chemicals they're using and the process and the cost to pay the doctors just must cost that much. And that's the American healthcare system for you there, though. But that's been today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I've been your host, Johnny Rogers, and until next time, stay classy, YouTube.